Hi there, my name is Kat. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm actually going to be talking about what it's like working at Bath & Body Works and how to get a job there. So I had been working for the company for about 6 years. I actually just left about 6 months ago. So I started as a sales associate in 2012. I originally got hired as, as a seasonal employee. I went in, I applied. The manager, she looked over my information, and then she called me back for an interview. Only a couple days later. So then I came in. I did get interviewed with another girl. I was told to pick out my favorite product and that I would need to be able to sell it to her during the interview. So I think I picked out Be Enchanted, which is a discontinued scent now. But the interview went well. They asked like basic questions. Why do you want to work there? Like, tell me about yourself. So stuff like that. It really wasn't that difficult. So yeah, usually like I could sell the product to her just by explaining that it's my favorite product and how it makes me feel. Like it makes me feel like, I'll wear it on a night out. I always get compliments on how great the scent is and stuff like that. And then a couple days later, I got the call that that I was hired and I was going to start. So it is definitely like a lot of like customer service, but not just like, can I help you with anything customer service? Like they definitely want you to sell the products. So in the beginning, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, especially if you're a little bit shy. It was one of my first jobs, so it is, a little awkward. Usually like with customers, they want you to ask open-ended questions like, hey, what brings you in today? What are you guys shopping for? Like questions that a customer can't just say yes or no to, which is a little awkward at first. Sometimes too, if I didn't know what to say, I would compliment them on them, like, hey, cute shoes, or I like your bag. That oftentimes like breaks the ice. And then like they tend to open up to you and stuff. One of like my big recommendations just to be able to sell the products is really get to know them. Since I love their products, it's much easier to sell something that you love and you believe in. So I would definitely like on your like downtime and everything, like learn the products, learn like the scent notes and everything, like read the back of the bottles, like things like that. We also definitely had a lot of like learning videos, like pretty much every like month or every couple months when new products came out. So definitely like pay attention to those. That will definitely help a lot. Cash register is pretty easy. Once you learn that, you just get it down. Now there are floor sets about once a month. Honestly, those are awful. So I have actually worked 22 hours straight. Yes, with no break. But I would say like an average, they start at 6 p.m. on a Sunday, pretty much exclusively. And then it's just where you change the entire store. You like take down the tables and set up new tables and things like that. You bring out the new products. Now Bath & Body Works, because I've worked many other retail jobs, is extremely strict about how they want their floor set map and plan to look like. So that's usually why it takes so long. It's mandatory. Pretty much everyone has to do it, which I think is fair. I would say most stores, averagely, not like including holiday, usually you'll leave, if you get there at 6 on a Sunday, you usually will tend to leave Monday around 4, maybe 5 a.m. If you have another job and stuff, usually your manager will accommodate that, but usually, like, at least at my store, like, we couldn't leave until it's done. That was, like, the one definitely, like, biggest con for me about the job. However, typically for most every floor set, they would give you some kind of a free product, either like a free hand soap or a lotion, sometimes even a candle. They'll call it, like, the gratis. It's pretty much, it's so that like you could try the product and then you could give your personal testimony to it. And so it's easier to be able to sell it to customers. So customers usually are very, very nice, in my opinion. I mean, it's retail, so, but I really made a lot of friends working there. They do pay good. Starting pay now, I believe, is 12. I don't think that that's for seasonal. I think that that's for core. Hours will definitely fluctuate. I do remember I got promoted to key holder after working there about a year, but when I was a sales associate, I do remember they would give me sometimes 3 or 4 hour shifts, and it would be like 3 to 6 on call till 8. That is definitely really annoying, but to me, if you really like the job and you want to be able to move up, definitely stick with it, because in my experience, it totally paid off. After a couple years, I was key holder for about 3 years, and then I got promoted again to assistant manager. So you do get they'll do like parties to where it's like fill the fridge, like if your store, you make bonus plus like 5 or 10%, they'll give you like a pizza party, or like your store gets to pick. So that's pretty nice. For me, at least, in like a managerial position, it's definitely hard to get like a work-life balance. I remember, especially around holiday, I was easily working 65, 70 hours a week. That also includes like the crazy like floor sets and everything like that, because of course those get to be more strict and ongoing and things like that. I didn't really per se find that like using like, because you get 30% off. That's 30% off Victoria's Secret, Henry Bendel, La Senza. So it's not just a Bath and Body Works. It's not a bad discount, but like usually, in my opinion, you are better off. You can't stack coupons and your discount. So usually I find that using the coupons when you're buying something that's already on sale tends to be a better deal. Although I did definitely use my discount at Victoria's Secret, because that's a great deal. Overall, I feel like it definitely like taught me a lot to like come out of my shell. They will base your hours. This wasn't always the case, but this is how the company is now. They will definitely base your hours on what they call SPA. Now, SPA is not like commission, but it's a similar idea. They want at the register, whoever's ringing you up is going to ask the customer, hey, who helped you out on the floor today? And then if they're like, oh, the girl up front did, or the guy up front did, or they did not, then like they're going to assign you that sale. Now, you don't get commission for that sale, but sales are based on hours. So if you're not good at selling, or the customer doesn't give your name at the register, your hours might not be as good as a person who does do well. Unless, of course, like you happen to be really strong at shipment or stocking, then that's what they're going to bring you in for. Because everyone, has their strengths and their weaknesses, but SPA's definitely like very important. I really, really liked working there though. I definitely miss it. I would recommend it. Feel like it's a good job. Definitely pays pretty well, especially for a retail job. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just leave them below, or anything like that, any comments. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.